Now, for a second robo port, I was thinking somewhere over here, because I have the steel and iron plates around here, but there's not enough room here unless I do a tunnel. Then there might be, I think it's like a 4x4. Where is it, this thing? Yeah, looks like it needs 4, so it doesn't fit currently there. I could do a tunnel down here as well if I move these guys like there and there. And then I can do a tunnel for them. That should help. There we go. It reaches the other robo port, but it also overlaps a little bit with the orange area, so a more ideal place would be like here, but that's right on top of that thing. And I don't want to leave some space there, because then the logistics things can't move between the robo ports. So let's just put it here. And there's still room here for like a requester chest, which is in here. And then we need a candle inserter. Let's put it there. Candle inserter from it to the robo port. And then this shall request, where are they in here? The repair packs. Oops, not those, but then we also want construction robots. Let's lower that to like 10, I guess, and logistics robots to 20. There we go. So now once this one is filled up with the robots, they will start moving the robots from this chest into the other roboport. Even right now they're trying to move them, but this inserter is faster. It would be nice to have a chest that would work as a passive provider and requester, because that way I would make this thing request some repair tools, so they would be inserted in here. Then again, I haven't automated repair tools yet, so let's get working on that. Iron gear wheel and basic circuit board. There's that one and that one, so I need to bring them together. Although, looks like we got basic whatever is going on over here. The names of these are so close to each other, it's hard to remember which one's which. Basic circuit board, superior circuit board, basic electronic circuit, and electronic logic. Okay, so we got 3 levels of circuit and 3 levels of electronic. Then again, don't circuits use electricity, so aren't those electronic as well? Oh well, let's build one of these right here. Or it could even be over here. But then I'd have to move this or this. Let's move this one. There we go. The process is so quick that I could use a fast inserter here, but these aren't that crucial, so I don't want them to be made so quickly. Now the logistics robots are coming in to take them to over there, where we have the requester chest. I should probably do a requester chest over here as well for the repair packs. Although right now my roboports don't cover any. Oh, actually, yes, they do. This one reaches to pretty much all the turrets on this side, not those over there though. But thanks to that green area, the construction robots can repair anything inside that zone with the repair packs. Booyah, repair packs requested over here as well. And then they're gonna go into this, where they might end up going into infinite loop between these two, but at least not yet, because the robots are so slow. But later on it'll be an amusing situation to see a robot zooming between these two. So hopefully the inserter will be fast enough to insert them into here. Then again, once this gets filled up with the repair packs, then they'll probably go between these two right here. Alright, so now instead of doing the tank, let's try to boost the production of the electronics board things. Electronic circuit board. So that's where I get confused, because this also has the circuit word in it, while this one doesn't. And then that one's logic. So that's like a combo of circuit board and electronic board. Oh, there we go. Electric distribution 2 is done, so we got the substation. Now let's do some logistic robot speed to get them going. And over here looks like these things, the transistors are back to the weak link. Previously was the phenolic board slash circuit board thing. So let's investigate why are these not building, because they're not getting plastic. Plastic is here. Looks like petroleum gas is not filling fast enough. So these could be full of stuff. The lubricant is full, but that shouldn't matter as long as the heavy oil isn't full, but the light oil is. Wait a minute, when did I build this? I can't remember building this. I remember thinking that this thing isn't needed for a long time because it's used by these. Oh well, looks like I built it. Looks like this could be... no, it's not full, but this is full. But that shouldn't stop this one from making more. But it's not making it fast enough, so maybe we should upgrade these into advanced processing. That one there. Let's see. How do the pipes match up? Currently they don't, so let's try another one. Thanks to GDIW mod, we got various recipes are in. No, that doesn't match up. What about NR? Yeah, that one matches up nicely. So then we just need water, which I can get from there. Just build one of these. Let's do this one because it doesn't require electricity, so it's not dependent on that working. And then we need some of those. Not that many, just a few. There we go, water for all three. Hopefully one pump is enough, so let's change this recipe as well. Nope, that's not right. That one or R? Nope. Is it that one then? Yeah, the normal one. And this one has the same layout as that one over there, so it is this one. There we go. Now let's have a look at the water. Looks like 10 all across the board. And again, these aren't producing or working all the time. They're only working when that flame is going up. So now these will produce much more of this stuff and less of these two, especially the heavy oil. I can't see the process in my inventory, so I'm gonna have to click on that. 1 heavy oil, 4.5 light oil, and 5.5 petroleum gas, while the normal one was 433. The light oil is still the problem, so let's do one of these to turn it into more petroleum gas. This one, light oil cracking into petroleum gas. There's also an alternate one, and then there's also heavy oil cracking to light oil, but maybe that won't be needed yet. And the final piece, the power. There we go. That'll turn some light oil into more petroleum gas. The process is rather slow, so I could add a second one, but let's just monitor the situation for a while. Looks like we got plastic coming out faster now, so it should be good. Seems like I can't get more plastic unless I build another one of these or change this one into a fast one. Let's do that as soon as I find it. That one, fast long-handed inserter, goes there. Yeah, I should probably add another one of these because light oil is still not getting used fast enough. But instead of that, let's upgrade it into level 2, which means I need more steel. So here come the robots once I do this here, that thing. And then walk into the logistics area, which should be somewhere around here. There's the border right there. So now they went off that way to get steel, and then they're coming towards me to give it to me. Gimme, 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 thank you very much. Now I have only 30 of it. Yeah, they can't carry that much yet. But once I get all the different upgrades for them, they can carry a lot of things and move super fast and whatnot. Give me my steel. I can just take some manually now that I'm here. Right, that's enough to build 2 of these. It needs a chemical plant as an ingredient, so let's go pick that up over here. Switch it into level 2 and see how that can handle the light oil. There we go, 75% faster crafting speed on that thing. But we still got a lot of light oil. Yeah, these guys aren't producing the other things constantly because they're filled up, so let's do another one right next to it. Or actually, let's upgrade this one into level 2. That'll help too. Then again, then it'll just get rid of the petroleum gas faster, so let's not do that. Let's do another. Where did it go? Logistics speed 1. Character logistic, no, I don't need those yet. Let's do cargo size so they can carry more. It's not done yet, it's going down there, come on. And then we put it here. And power, I guess, goes there. Copy, paste the recipe. Actually, let's do the opposite recipe for this one, that one. And then we can do a tunnel here for the water. Speaking of the water, hopefully that one pump is enough to supply all of these things, and I can always add more if it isn't. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. Booyah, more petroleum gas and less light fuel, light oil. Yeah, now all 3 have the flame on them, burning stuff. But are they doing it constantly? I don't know. I'll have to monitor the situation, see how this tank here goes. Is it gonna empty altogether or not? Although now I could also do a overflow valve on this thing, so that most of it goes into here. But then again, the power production might be too reliant on the solid fuel now, so maybe I'll just keep it. Even though I have a bunch of that solid fuel in there. Alright, now looks like the phenolic board or circuit board things are back to the weak link. Let's see, their process is rather slow, so the only way to speed them along is build more, because I don't have the module things yet. Seems like they are getting all the ingredients constantly, but they just can't build fast enough. Even the phenolic acid, whatever thing, chloride solution is coming in. Wait a minute, oops, this one doesn't have inserters over here. And that should help things if I add this there. Must have forgotten about that. Oh yeah, it also needs this. And there you go, that'll speed things along a little bit. Here we go, 2 more machines for circuit boards. Can't add any more unless I also build more of these here and move that pipes a little bit somewhere. Or just do a tunnel for the belts here. Let's build one on this side, should be doable. After I move this thing. Oh shit, we're under attack up there. Now they're getting angry. I'm trying to add 2 more here, but let's scratch that because I want to build a tank and get rid of those guys before they cause trouble and start evolving. Where was the tank? There it is. I need engines. Let's add some engines here and see if my robots can bring them to me, like 20. Where did I store the... There they are. Look at them go. Give me my engines. Thank you very much. And build the tank, but then it also needs ammo, which is over here, and it takes explosive and plastic and steel to make. I thought that these 2 had a different recipe, but it looks like this one just requires more explosives and that less. So we gotta start making them, which is coal, sulfur, and water. I have the sulfur thing down here. Then again, it's only making sulfur from the extra sulfur. So it only has like 116 in there. Oh, this one's filled up with that stuff. So it can't even make more currently. I should add a thing here to take the extra things, sulfur dust, or just make sulfur out of something else. I think there was a recipe for it somewhere other than the sulfur dust, but what the hell was it? It was some sort of chemical reaction. So let's have a look at one of these and see if I can find the recipe. There it is, petroleum gas and water. But that just takes away petroleum gas from the plastics. I don't know if I want to do that. Look at all these robots flying between my newest roboport and the first one over there. So now this storage warehouse is covered, meaning they can bring me stone and walls, which I've added here. And then I also added this requester chest for the normal stuff, repair packs and robots. It's almost full with repair packs already, so looks like this thing is doing fine, making enough repair packs for all. That should speed things along here, get rid of more copper dust, but then again, not by much, because the copper is piling up to here, so they can't insert any more up there. So I could add more of these to get rid of more copper dust, but then it would just pile up to here. And we got a logistic robot cargo size 1. Can't do this next one because it requires alien packs. Could do more speed or logistics slots. Trash, no, I don't need trash slots that much. Ah, high explosive cannon shells. Wait a minute, don't I already have those? Or is this part of... Oh, this is part of the aircraft mod. What the hell? Why does the aircraft mod have ammo for the tank? Maybe these can also be used by one of the airplanes. That's gotta be it. Let's do it. Even better rounds than these, I guess. Then again, they only required like one more explosive. Interesting, like 5. Oh, it needs 10 explosive cannon shells. What's the power or damage? Does it say damage 300, physical, piercing power 300, range 50, area of effect 12, damage 800, explosion? Well, these ones are only 80 holy shit, so it's like 10 times bigger explosion thing, or 10 times more damage, and the area effect size is like 3 times bigger. And the piercing power is 10 times greater, and physical damage also 10 times greater. Damn, son. Just trying to get these going, but I probably can't rely on the sulfur coming from here, especially with all this stuff in there. So let's get to work on some sulfur over here using one of those chemical plant things, although that might also require me to produce even more petroleum gas. Then again, looks like this is filling up currently. Heavy oil's looking good, and that one hasn't emptied much, only a little bit. And the plastic is also piling up again, so no need to produce more of that. Oh yeah, I was gonna add these. Yeah, let's do that first, because the circuit board is the weak link again. There we go, 2 more circuit board machines, but once again the weak link is different this time. It's the tin plates coming from these 2. So let's go upgrade them into steel furnaces and consider building more. I might be able to fit a 3rd one if I squeeze them this way, or even a 4th one if I move these 2 upwards, but then they might end up being the weak link. There's always something out of balance, like I said 1,000 times. With this many ingredients, it's super hard to find that right balance. Then it looks like they might not also be getting enough coal, so let's go investigate that. Oh, and these guys, they need a slower thing to be able to pick it up. Oh, it's the frickin' coal dust again. It's not getting used enough. Oh, they're bringing me stuff, thank you very much. How the hell am I gonna do this? Alright, now the sorting is done by 1 splitter and 2 belt sorters, but then again that might still not prevent it from clogging once the coal dust reaches up to here. And then it will get jammed. Then again, they should start inserting on the other lane, and that seems to be mostly clear. So maybe that helped a little bit more. more room, because, well, smart inserters only insert onto one side. These can insert onto both sides of the build. They seem to favor the left side first and then the right side. Once it gets filled up, unless you add more here, then they insert onto both sides. Yeah, now it's already reached up here, but this thing seems to be inserting on the right side whenever it's full. Although now it looks like it's reached all the way over here already. Damn it, that was quick. Oh man, how the hell can I get normal coal through while the dust is clogging everything up? Well, I could lessen the amount of coal dust by sending all the coal pieces this way and the dust that way, but then all the furnaces reliant on the coal dust might run out of coal altogether. Damn it. I could replace the coal altogether with liquid fuel. I mean the dust with liquid fuel, but then that would just make me run out of my oil reserves quicker, because there's way much more coal over here than there is oil over there. Let's have a look at the oil reserves, actually, how they are doing. Where my pumps at, there's one right there. 3.8 per second. I can't remember what it started from, but I think it was somewhere around 6. And this one is 5.6, and that one 0.2. So this one has basically run out. They slow down to 0.1 once they run out, but because this is a Mark II pump, it gives you 0.2 instead of 0.1. So that one has already run out. These two still got plenty of stuff on them. And the next closest one is like that one, maybe if I do a bridge. Or those over there. Or these over there, along with that little worm, or not so little. This one might have been a big worm, actually. There we go, 4 tin plate furnaces. But now we need more tin from over here as well. So let's add or upgrade this one into Mark II. And probably also add another one. Or can I actually do Mark IIIs? No, they require inborn brass. Brass is pretty easy. Copper and zinc, but inborn nickel and iron. Then again, I already have both of those, so I could try to get that at some point. Same with these zinc plates. Oh, they require zinc and sulfuric acid. Then let's settle with Mark IIs for now. And there we go. 4 Mark II drills should be plenty. I think it looks like... never mind, it's piled up to there, so it seems like it's good on both ends. Although, I'm not seeing these pile up. Oh, actually, yes, they are piling up to there. Looks good. So let's go on to this side and see where the weak link is now, and also add up lights somewhere around here, or a few of them actually. One there, and then we need to build more and spread them all around. Looks like the tin is still the weak link. Then again, now it is piling up here, so now it's probably just a matter of the construction time being so long with both of these things. And there we go, everything's lit up rather nicely, so now I can finally move on to the tank stuff, but that'll have to be for the next session, because not only am I getting rather hungry, I'm also running low on disk space, because this game is so much more fun to play than edit. I'm like 3 sessions at least behind in terms of editing this stuff, so anyway, that's gonna be it for this session once again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.